Scalability is very difficult these days because it can go off in success, however you want to look at it, but let's say financial success, which to a lot of these companies, that's the goal, is almost impossible to predict nowadays. One, because you don't know where it's going to come from. There's multiple revenue streams, and it's really difficult to go, right, we had great success with this artist doing this, let's scale that out to the industry. Doesn't work.
But also the artists potentially are on different tangents with what they're about,
Completely.
where they sit, right?
And you know, I can only use Lorde because it's my experience, but Ella is an artist who had enough profile and success that she could go, right, I'm now going to do a perfume, I'm going to do a clothing line, I'm going to do, you know, a deal with Samsung, all these different deals that traditionally maybe Rihanna would do or Taylor Swift would do. But because of the type of artist she is, she went, I don't want to do any of that. So suddenly the template that was working for Rihanna, which the record company would want to sit on top of someone like Lorde, doesn't work. So the revenue is like halved or less than halved, more than halved.
Do you think that Lorde would have been as big if it was 5 years earlier without the shareability of?
No.
Yeah.
No. I mean, it was you know, lightning in a bottle, perfect storm, whatever you want to call it. I think a massive part of it, and this is always the great thing about music, that it's a cultural thing. The fact that Miley was coming out, you know, and she was doing all the sort of, you know, not wearing clothes, and there was such a reaction against that there needed to be someone at the other end of the spectrum, and that's what she was.
Do you think she would have been as big if she dropped at the same time without Miley?
I think that fueled it because...
Well, the talent was the talent, it just accelerated.
She's just, she's an amazing talent. But I think what was interesting was that when there was a culture of being everywhere and being brash and trying to grab headlines, Ella came around and went, I'm not doing interviews, I'm going to pick and choose the things. And it was sort of, you know, less is more, you know, and people were suddenly struck, oh, there's this girl who's got this amazing hit record, but I don't know about her. I know everything about mine. I know what she had for breakfast. I don't know anything about this kid from New Zealand, and she's f***ing good.